After bagging the title #1 smartphone manufacturer in the Philippines, Realme is closing the year with one last product launch. And it's not just any other device, it's a special device that the company is introducing in the Philippines for the first time. It's 5G-enabled flagship phone. Hey guys, Kevin here. You're with the Modern Creatures and welcome to another video. For this review, we're gonna take a closer look at the Realme X50 Pro 5G. As with other Realme smartphones, the X50 Pro 5G looks familiar with its rounded edges and a bit of a chunky physique. You have your usual power and lock button on the right, while the left side holds the volume buttons. The top has nothing much going on except for a pair of antenna bands and a pinhole microphone. But the bottom comprises of a single SIM tray, its micro USB port, and a speaker grill. Turn it around and we have much more to talk about, so let's begin with its eye-catching design. I like the subtle shine that its back panel has since it exudes a more sophisticated and premium feel. The phone is available in moss green and rust red, and Realme specifically went with these low saturation colors. They used an AG glass or anti-glare glass coating that gives the back panel a subdued look with an added resistance to smudges. This design appeals to me because I personally go for dark or earthy colors for my clothes. We also see the slightly protruding camera module housing 4 sensors. Meanwhile, up front, we have the 2 selfie cameras with a capsule-style setup. Located towards the bottom of the screen is an in-display fingerprint sensor, which I actually prefer more than the side-mounted one since you can accidentally unlock the device just by holding your phone. So far, fingerprint recognition has been snappy and missing the scanning area has been noticeably minimized as compared to other phones. Its display is 6.44 inches big and uses a Super AMOLED display. The panel is made by Samsung, which means vibrance should not be a problem, and it comes with a 90Hz refresh rate for smoother movements. With a full HD Plus resolution, you get a sharp picture quality for consuming content with good contrast for reading and browsing. As expected, colors are punchy and brightness is sufficient even under direct sunlight. Its eye comfort features still present to help reduce blue light from the screen and prevent eye strain from prolonged phone usage. For watching videos or playing games without headphones on, you'd be glad to know that the X50 Pro comes with dual linear speakers that use the earpiece as the second speaker. With these, you get stereo sound, which is a big deal as having only the down-firing speaker is not as immersive. The 4-piece camera setup mentioned earlier consists of a 64-megapixel main, 12-megapixel telephoto, 8-megapixel ultra-wide-angle macro lens, and a black and white portrait lens. Generic shots have good detail in them and reproduce the scene's colors naturally. As usual, having a wide-angle lens came in handy to pack in more elements into one shot. Telephoto is also great to have around, but I personally go only as far as 5 times zoom to keep most of the details intact. Having its HDR turned on working side by side with the AI scene enhancement greatly helps in bringing out more color and detail to every scene. It's just a bit easy to go overboard with colors with AI scene enhancement turned on. Meanwhile, Nightscape 3.0 also proved to be useful in really dim situations. The photo you see of a cat sitting on a plant box was captured in really low light settings and it was still able to bring out detail without seeing a lot of noise and smudge. And I find that to be really impressive. Flipping it again, we see the dual front cameras with 32-megapixel Sony wide-angle sensor and an 8-megapixel super wide-angle camera for your selfies. Together, these sensors took decent selfies even when shooting against the light. We've discussed a handful of features so far, and powering those functionalities is Qualcomm's Snapdragon 865 processor, one of the leading mobile CPUs you can get your hands on today. Joining the party are 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, which are the best combo you can get for the X50 Pro 5G. Realme is also proud of the fact that it runs on Android 11 with Realme UI 2.0, so it contributes to the overall efficiency and power offered by the phone. Everyday tasks are done without breaking a sweat, although this is not really surprising as the CPU has been tweaked for better performance. And this is actually more evident when playing games. Even resource-heavy tasks are easily run by the device while keeping things cool. Graphics performance is also at par with our expectations, and together with its vibrant display and up to 90Hz refresh rate, spending hours on games like Genshin Impact was an enjoyable experience. Other games like Wild Rift or Call of Duty Mobile were also rendered seamlessly. It's worth noting that gaming's immersive not just in visuals and performance, but also even through its tactile vibrations for every hit or cast of a spell in-game. That's actually a nice touch for all the gamers out there. According to Realme, AI performance has also been increased 100%, which, if you think about it, kinda doesn't sound too promising for the future of human race.
Come with me if you want to live!
But kidding aside, it should better assist you with your entire experience with the phone. One of the main selling points of the X50 Pro is its 5G connectivity. And with more and more 5G capable towers being installed in the metro, it really pays to invest on something that could harness this power. Realme has partnered with Smart Communications to provide this high-speed connectivity. Unfortunately, we didn't have a smart SIM available and was able to achieve a constant download speed of 291 Mbps and upload speed of 28 Mbps in our tests. Still, those are fairly impressive speeds, and streaming high-resolution videos online didn't pause to buffer. It's also important to note that when talking about 5G connectivity, stability comes second to speed, and the device was able to deliver stable connections as we browsed the web even while using the X50 Pro as a hotspot with multiple devices. And during that time, we enjoyed its Wi-Fi 6 with its extended range and dual Wi-Fi acceleration. Packing a 4200 mAh battery, the X50 Pro can last an entire day of usage even outdoors with 5G enabled. This may sound like an average performance for a smartphone, but keep in mind that it needs a lot of juice for its apps and features that run continuously in the background. When it comes to charging, its 65-watt Super Dart technology promises only 35 minutes to fully charge the device from 0 to 100%. Of course, we put it to the test and we're happy to report that it proved true to its claims as we were at 99% after 35 minutes of charging. Just like before, it comes with battery-saving features to help conserve power when you need it most. And as always in our reviews, the Modern Creatures aims to find special features in devices that make them worth having. Something that would make a product stand out from its peers. And for the Realme X50 Pro 5G, it would have to be its 5G capabilities and affordability. We are slowly transitioning to having steady access to 5G network, and during times that you need a reliable connection for sending bulk of files, for example, you can definitely rely on this phone. With the X50 Pro 5G, Realme has definitely saved the best smartphone offering for last before officially closing 2020. It's got a subdued yet attractive design, capable cameras front and back, a smooth Android 11 UI, great performance thanks to its top-shelf processor and internals, and quick charging. We can also say that from the processor down to the antenna, Realme made sure that the X50 Pro is ready to make the most out of 5G. The Realme X50 Pro 5G can be availed through Smart Signature Plan M for 1,899 per month with a one-time cash out of 6,900 pesos. And that's about it for the Realme X50 Pro 5G. As always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more tech news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.